did you watch what happened on set? While the world was eagerly awaiting the release of the most anticipated biopic in music history, something happened behind the scenes that nobody saw coming. Something so intense, so emotionally and physically overwhelming that it forced the film star to completely shut down production. Do me a favor, go back and watch what really went down during the making of Michael, because what I'm about to tell you will send chills straight down your spine. Before I reveal the scene that brought everything to a halt, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You do not want to miss a single detail about the King of Pop's legacy, because this story is about to get even deeper. Here's the thing. Jaafar Jackson had never acted before. He wasn't a trained Hollywood star. He was just a young man who loved golf and music, suddenly thrust into the biggest role of his life, portraying his legendary uncle, Michael Jackson. And from the moment he read the script, he broke down in tears. He said, and I quote, "When I read the screenplay, I cried. I felt a strong connection with him." But that connection came at a cost so severe that it nearly derailed the entire production. Here's where it gets intense. During rehearsals for one of Michael's most iconic dance moves, the legendary toe stand, Jaafar refused to use any cinematic tricks or special effects. He wanted it to be real. He wanted to honor his uncle with absolute authenticity. But the tension on his ankles became unbearable. He pushed his muscles to the absolute limit, risking permanent tendon damage. His feet would go completely numb for up to 2 hours at a time, his toes turning white and cold. The medical staff had to rush in, and director Antoine Fuqua had no choice but to suspend filming for 2 full days. 2 days, waiting for Jaafar to recover, waiting to see if he could even continue. But it wasn't just the physical pain that stopped production. There were scenes so emotionally devastating that they pushed Jaafar to his breaking point. The film originally included a planned sequence depicting the 1993 police raid on Neverland Ranch, a moment so dark and traumatic that it was eventually removed due to legal constraints. Some of those scenes were already filmed. Jaafar had to embody his uncle during some of the most painful moments of Michael's life. The weight of that, the sheer emotional burden of reliving his family's trauma, was almost too much to bear. And here's the kicker. When Jaafar finally watched the finished film for the first time, he was completely caught off guard. He said, "It went by so fast. I was like, wait, that's it? Where are all the scenes we filmed?" He had poured his heart, his body, and his soul into this movie, and so much of it ended up on the cutting room floor. So here's my challenge to you. Drop a comment below and tell me, do you think the filmmakers made the right call by cutting those intense scenes, or should they have left them in? I read every single comment, and I want to hear your take. If this story gave you chills, and I know it did, smash that like button and share this with every Michael Jackson fan you know. They need to hear what Jaafar went through to bring his uncle's story to life. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. We are your #1 source for everything Michael Jackson, from the biopic updates to the untold behind-the-scenes stories that will leave you speechless. The King's legacy is eternal, and we'll be right here every step of the way. See you next one.